Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. Just here to pop down a card for the day for us. I'm going to be a little bit short and sweet today. Just got so much on. Have a little shuffle. And we'll put down a card just to see what the black and white Falkland Tarot deck has in store for us. So the card I have for today is the Eight of Swords. Now the Eight of Swords is a card that talks about fear, really. It's a card that talks about kind of sleepless nights and just kind of really being in an energy of being quite fearful. Now sword cards are traditionally all about thoughts and that kind of energy. So it can be things that we're overthinking, you know. Actually, if you look at the card, the lady's hiding behind the door. And kind of appearing to be very scared. But if you actually look to the other side of that door where she's hiding from, it's there's nothing there. Okay, so actually what this card says is that you might be feeling really fearful and anxious and worried, but it could be that there's absolutely nothing to worry about. So it's asking you to kind of really consider that. You know, is there something really that you need to be really worried about? Or are you kind of having a bit of a panic attack about things that actually are going on in your head and are not real? The swords are about that. They're about thought processes. Quite often they're about things that aren't real. Fears, worries that are going on in our heads that are based on our thought processes. They're not always about real things, or they're about our interpretation of the real things around us, you know, and just being able to kind of step back from that. It's really important from time to time to just look at it and think, you know, am I just panicking over something that doesn't need to be panicked about? Can I take action so that I don't have to be fearful? Whatever it is that you need to do to address whatever the situation is, can you just do something about it and get it out of your head? If not, if there's nothing you can practically do, then you have to find another way of looking at it and a way of letting the angst go, because there's one thing that's certain, is that worry is a completely pointless energy. It's wasted energy. It means that you're putting yourself in a position of really high stress when actually it's not benefiting you, you know, it's not worthy of you. The thing with stress is that stress is created for good reasons. There are good reasons to have stress, and what stress used to do for us when we were cavemen is it would kind of boost our adrenaline, so we could either run away or we could run towards and attack our enemy. So, you know, going and kind of harpooning the woolly mammoth so that we've got something to eat is based on a stress instinct and a release of adrenaline so that we can go and do those things. Unfortunately now, the things that cause us stress, like fear and all of that stuff, we don't have that kind of ability to run away from it now. It's, you know, quite often the things that we're stressed about are not things we can use our adrenaline in the right way, so the adrenaline just sits there being all angsty. So it's about trying to find a way of managing that. Yoga, things like that is good. Meditation, having a massage, reflexology, all those kind of things are really good ways of kind of distributing the stress in a better way and dealing with it in a better way, so that we cannot carry it around with us where it's useless and it's just, you know, kind of makes us feel rubbish again, doesn't it? Let me just have a little shuffle and pop down an energy oracle card just to go with this. Let's see what we've got with these. Okay, so on top of the Eight of Swords, kind of to counteract it really, it's a bit of a polar opposite, is the Sun. And Sun card talks about happiness, relaxation, joy, well-being, all of that stuff. So it asks us to kind of focus on those energies around us rather than the Eight of Swordsy energy. if we can let go of those stresses and those thought processes that create those stressy situations, the Sun card says that we can have a happy moment and a happy day. So in terms of the card, these two cards talking about our day today, it seems to be saying try and let go of all of that stress, all of that angst, all those anxieties that we have, and to just focus on the good and the happiness around us. Focus on what brings us joy, what brings us happiness, and try and let go of all of the old rubbish that we drag around with us from time to time in our thoughts and our worries and our concerns, because the Sun card is saying actually it's all going to be okay, it's all going to be fine. I'm going to just pop down an angel card as well to go with these. I just feel quite drawn to putting down an angel card, and it's actually jumped out of the deck, this one, so I'm going to have this one that jumped out for us, and this is a card that talks about joy. Okay, lovely cards. So we're going to be letting go all of that Eight of Swords, anxiety and stress, placing it with a little bit of happiness and joy. Okay, so it says that joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment, and joy allows us to attract and create your present and future moments for your at their highest possible levels. So these cards are kind of saying let go of the fear, let go of the worry, let go of the anxiety, and just focus on the good. It's really important. It's a kind of real law of attraction rule that just says that focus on the joy and only on the joy, and then you can let go of all these stresses, all these anxieties, all this kind of angsty energy that kind of keeps us stuck. So if you can kind of focus on that today, I think that you can have a really happy and productive day. It looks like there's a lot of joy and fun and happiness to be had if you can just let go of the stress. I will leave that with you for today, and I should be back again tomorrow to do another card for the day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye for now.